What's up guys, this is a very different video today. I'm going to be unboxing and inspecting this Panerai 1350. Don't get Panerais too often. In fact, my last Panerai was probably a little over a year ago. In 2020 I used to get them all the time. It was one of my favorite brands. And I still love the brand. It's just I've moved on to, bigger pieces mostly. But I have a client that wanted to trade his in and get a certain Rolex instead. So we've been talking a few months, wanted to help him out. So we're going to be inspecting this together. There's a Panerai 1350 complete set, triple box. I have the outer cardboard box off camera. So first off, I believe the papers, yeah, the papers are under here. Let's go ahead and yeah, I've got the watch in there. Let's make sure we have all the papers. I'm going to be doing this, looking at the serial, especially off camera. Yep, so we got the card that matches 2023, and the cool thing about these is they have an 8-year warranty. So if anything mechanically goes wrong with this before, what would that be, 2031, I can get it serviced. So now let's take a look at the piece. And this is really cool, actually. Let's zoom in there. Really cool piece. Simple design, but a lot of details. So let's take this off. Okay, so as you might already know, first thing we're going to do is inspect the aesthetic. So if we look at the side of the case, really cool piece, very clean. Yeah, I'm just looking at the side of the case here. Yeah, if I want to get picky, I mean, there's a few tiny hairlines right here, but like not anything that someone would really point out or complain about. Very cool piece. Just a little bit, might be a little bit of wear. I'm not even sure if that's wear, that might be part of the finishing. Yeah, that's actually part of the finishing, so that's fine. Very clean piece. This is the Panerai 1350. And next we're going to look at the glass. And I want to get all angles of the crystal as I look at it. And make sure, so if you see there's something up here, but I think that might be dust. So let me see. Nope, so that is just a tiny scratch at the top of the bezel. Not a huge deal, can probably get that polished. I have to take it in to see about polishing that. So that's just that would be the first imperfection I see, is just at the top of the bezel there. Yeah, to be honest, so if this were an Hublot, I would already know this is not a big deal, and this would be like a $40 polish, $50 polish. I'm not sure how tough this is to take apart and polish personally, because I don't do a lot of Panerai as far as fixing them up. when I was mostly selling Panerai in 2020, I was just selling them as is. So there's just a few nicks also at the bottom here of the side of the case, which again, that's fine. The strap is in good condition. I mean, obviously it's pre-owned, it's been worn a bit, but lots of life left in this, so that's fine. Then we go to the clasp or the buckle. The buckle's in great condition, no complaints there. And yeah, the back is nice, back is good. So yeah, we have a good watch. Really the main complaint is the top of this bezel here, and the most important thing is the crystal. So after this video I will look at it from a macro level because it's kind of hard to look at. I'm just using my phone camera here, so it's not picking up that much, and I'm also not able to see with the naked eye as well. But the dial's such a cool color. Really like it. So next, let's go ahead and unscrew it, wind it a little bit, make sure the timing's good. Give it a few winds here. Perfect. And gonna screw back in the crown. And then once we screw in the crown, if it'll screw in, there we go. Now we're going to put it on the time grapher to make sure that the timing is good. So here we go. And there we go. Let's see what the timing's at on this. Cool, 300 amps, -2 seconds a day, -3 seconds a day, 328 amps. Awesome, very healthy watch. So yeah, it's looking like the only imperfection we have is at the top of the watch. Watch is running as it should. Even if it wasn't, it's under warranty, so we're good on that. And my next step would just be going into to see some other opinions on authenticity. To me, this watch is beautiful. Everything seems perfect to me. But with Panerais, you really never know. So of course I'm going to take it in to get everything looked at, and we'll go from there as far as authenticity. And then also just a quote on the very top of the bezel, and then we can move on. So let me know if you guys have any questions, and if you're ever needing a piece or wanting to trade into something or trade out of something, I'm always around. So you can find me at Hublot Haven Miami on Instagram, and message me there.